Yeah. Um, I think as for you, just keep pushing. Just you pushing your work is the main way that you're gonna continue growing in my eyes. Yeah. But what would you say like, inspires you to like continue like as it is? Like what kind of fuels your creative abilities?
Well, I think as like any artist, like you're gonna look at your favorite bands, of course, as your influences. I remember very young, uh, when I was little, I loved Elvis because that was my mom's favorite
Yeah.
artist. I mean, there's Elvis stuff that used to be all around this house before this room was. This was originally a bedroom, and it's now my music studio where I record, produce all my music, and it was my dad's stuff for his NASCAR because that was a big thing me and him shared, and then also had a lot of Elvis stuff. So I would say Elvis in the beginning, like at even 6 or 7 years old, and then my dad, kind of turned me on to the Beatles and the Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin, all the old school classic rock stuff, and then I really didn't discover like punk music or 90s rock or what they call real rock, like heavy hitting drums and thumping bass and loud guitars. I didn't really discover that until about when I started playing drums and guitar about 12, 13 years old. And I discovered Green Day, Blink 182, Sum 41. And I remembered when I was at that age, first starting, that's all I listened to was those three bands. And of course, I'd heard Nirvana and stuff like that. That was one of my mom's favorite bands. And so, of course, just listening to your favorite artists are going to be an inspiration no matter what. But I think a big inspiration in my life. Just the people around me, but my dad was always one of my biggest supporters. And of course, may he rest in peace. 3 years ago when he passed away, 3.5 years ago when he passed away. I almost forgot that. That's pretty bad. But no, yeah, no, it's he always pushed me. He was always there watching me play, watching me progress, and it was always kind of one of those things, if you don't ever make it big, it's okay, but you're still going to be a rock star in all of our eyes. And that always kind of stuck with me. And I think about him every day. Anytime I'm in here writing a song or something, I always think about, I think he would be very, very happy to see where it's gone so far. So I would say definitely artists that you listen to and the closest people in your life